But that's not what I asked you. I asked you that you're saying the intent is what matters, and we should only punish things that have intent.
No, so what?
I agree with my opponent that we can't.
So let's start on your value criterion of societal welfare. So basically, what does this best for society look like?
Sorry?
So basically, we're just trying to benefit society, right?
I think that we should, since rights come into conflict all the time,
Sure.
we can never...
Not only do you have to be well versed in the evidence side of the debate, but you also have to have cards prepared for your philosophical side. And so it can be hours upon hours to be prepared for just a single tournament.
And even there you have all these rounds where you have your sponsor visits and you have your dance practices and something or the other is happening. You're having visits to different places in Las Vegas which you need to promote as the ambassador of the pageant. And if you can promote that, then of course you can promote their motto, which was to stop the war. So it
resonate alone. I am not arguing in favor of child labor, do not get me wrong, far from it. I am simply implying that all our efforts towards eradicating.
So I decided that I'll figure it out as I go along, and I tried to do all the right things. Like I started looking for work, I started auditioning, made sure I was on the radar.
And I considered it my duty to fight for their rights. I wanted to see them in school uniforms, holding books and pens in their hands.
Facebook's internet.org, for example, has given internet access to over 25 million people around the world who have been able to reap the many benefits that the internet provides. These people live in countries ranging from Kenya to Colombia, and the program is only in its first 2 years. Social media gives a voice to the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, we must responsibly consider what we will be debating over tonight. The climate crisis is something where the consequences are not local, they are global. It affects all of us, and particularly, as I hope to show you in the next few minutes, the developing nations themselves. When Shashi Tharoor came to address the Union, he stated that the
centrist parties, by doing things like scapegoating minorities, those centrist parties are forced to move to the right.
Identities don't exist in a vacuum. They only gain meaning through expression and interaction with other beliefs. Hence, free speech is a fundamental right.
Now, finally, I'd like to extend my thanks to the entire debate community, both competitors and judges. A former debater once said to me that debate is like a part-time job, and I couldn't agree more with that statement. Every coach, every parent, every competitor, every judge has invested so much time in this activity, and I want to thank all of them for providing me with such a great experience and for being so energetic and so encouraging and dedicating so much activity that we all love and dedicate our time towards.
Measuring who best achieves the value and a constructive, who best explains how their side best meets the burden of the value criteria. Each debater has a chance to cross-examine the other after the case is initially presented. They also will have opportunities to rebut their opponent's points. Both sides have an equal amount of speaking, cross-examining, and preparation time, but the affirmative has the advantage of speaking first and last, while the negatives comes from longer speeches. The resolution for today's debate will be resolved. Predictive policing is unjust. Congratulations to both debaters on reaching this round today, and let the debate begin.
Second, that data is fraudulent and it negatively impacts minorities. Third, that police officers have heightened awareness when they go into prediction areas. And finally, that police officers hamper the reintegration of former offenders into society. This is going to be really big in today's round. Now let's move on to those overviews that she does give you. First, she tells you that, well, the rest of the criminal justice system will just solve for these issues.
Societal welfare. Societal welfare is the overall well-being of society through the lenses of health, safety, order, and economics. We created the United States to promote our well-being, and therefore we are due well-being. Government fulfills this obligation by protecting rights, but also by providing benefits to help its citizens. Universal basic income is a cash transfer of an equal amount to all individuals in a country, as defined by the International Monetary Fund. Henceforth, I will refer to it as a UBI. My first contention is that our current social safety net is better than a UBI at promoting societal welfare. There are three reasons for this. First, it's
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Everybody can open their camera now. We are going to start. Thank you so much. Well, this is a very special occasion today. One of the famous universities from Kenya, KENYATTA University, who have established Global UNITALKS team, are going to present their credential. And I hereby request Lucy Marimo, the Vice President, to start the presentation on behalf of the KENYATTA University Global UNITALKS team. Lucy, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Go ahead, please.
Okay. Thank you very much, everyone who has joined us today. I hope I'm audible enough. Okay, so today I am going to present my team to all of you. And I will go straight ahead to presenting my team. Then later on, I will tell you what, as a school, we have planned to do to carry on with the Global UNITALKS. So I will start with my first team member, Clifton Ouko, who is the head of student affairs. Kindly.
Hello, everyone. I'm Clifton Ouko, and as you have been told, I'm in charge of the student affairs. Thank you.
Clifton, kindly tell us what are your plans for Global UNITALKS, given your position as the head of student affairs.
Okay, I hope you can be able to hear me. So basically, I'm really trying to understand what we are be able to do actually, especially for this particular group, the Global UNITALKS. But in charge of someone in charge of student affairs, majorly the errand is to always ensure that the student issues are addressed especially those who are in the group, and then also linking us together with our administration and the other institutions that we can be able to link ourselves with. So I'm looking at myself to be in a position in which I can be able to be somebody who is easily available for to address the issues that may come, especially within our members or from our members, and also to address the concerns that may also be coming from the administration. Yes, so there we go. The host has requested that I put up my video. Yeah, so basically that, I don't know, there is more that we will be able to do as time goes by. I'm not be able to share them right now, but I'm looking myself to be in a position in which I can be a channel for this particular group, and the students or the students will be our members, and also the administrations. Thank you.
Thank you, Clifton. Welcome to Global UNITALKS family.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that. So Clifton is basically our link with the administration and the school organizations, that in all the organizations that we have in school. My next member is Rafa Mazrui. She's the head of logistics. Rafa.
Hi. Sorry, I'm en route, so don't mind my background.
Yes, go ahead, Rafa, please.
Okay, so my role as the head of logistics and events management is to plan everything events, to coordinate with the participants or speakers, invite guests to our events, and everything that is to do with logistics during our events. Yeah. Back to the host.
Thank you, Rafa. Welcome to Global UNITALKS family.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Rafa. We are hoping to work well with you. My next member is Gordon Gogo. He's the head of PR and student liaison. Gordon.
Hello, everybody. My name is, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead, Gordon.
Okay, my name is Gordon Gogo. I'm the head of public relations and student liaison. My role basically is to promote a good brand image of the Global UNITALKS and make a link with the local, we exploit the local digital content. I link with other university and colleges. And in doing so, being an ambassador of being an ambassador of the Global UNITALKS and promoting a good image. Yeah, that's basically my role. Thank you.
Thank you, Gordon. Welcome to UNITALKS family. Nice to see you. You have a big job to do.
Yes.
So my apologies. One of my team members is not around. Her name is Michelle Buari. Her role is to she's basically the advertiser of Global UNITALKS. But as for now, we have already created our social media handles, that is on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and we will be sharing those media handles on WhatsApp groups.
Thank you, Lucy. We can wait for her. She may join later, so she can do it later when she joins in. Meanwhile, you can go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So I have prepared a PPT on the outline of what we are planning as a school to do, and I will just share my screen. So our slogan for Global UNITALKS Kenyatta University is "Our Voices Matter." I will start this by stating a quote by Audre Lorde, where she stated that when we speak, we are afraid that people will not welcome our ideas and our words. But also when we remain silent, we are also afraid of the same, that our voices will not be heard and there will be no change that will come after that. And so it is best for us to speak regardless. That is why I want to say that our slogan is "Our Voices Matter." This is to instill courage in everyone and confidence to tell them that no matter what you say, you should know that in this platform, your voice will be heard and that it will be welcomed and you will be uploaded all the way. Then we'll go to the vision. Our vision is just the same as the Global UNITALKS, and it is to spread ideas, speak ideas, and follow ideas. This basically means that this platform provides for us a platform where we can speak and be heard. And after being heard, we can also hear other people. And after hearing other people, we can all appreciate our ideas. We all have different perspectives on very many things. And when we come together and put everything together in a similar place, we get to listen to what someone thinks. And after that, we get to appreciate them and also become open-minded in bringing a change in the society. Our mission is to unleash the leaders within ourselves. Very many people are not confident as Lord had said, that we are afraid that we cannot speak out because we are afraid we will not be listened to or our ideas will not be welcomed. So the mission of Global UNITALKS in this KU is to instill confidence and courage in everyone so that they will know that when they speak out, they will be heard. And this will make them know that they are capable of being leaders, our future leaders, and go and represent communities and talk about issues that affect our countries and the global in general. Our core values are integrity. These are the core values of my team and of my team. Integrity in the sense that when we say we will do something, when we set a target, when we set a goal, we will do it to the latter and bring whatever, and reach our goals. Then interdependence of synergy. We know very well that as one, we are not really, if you are alone, you cannot really move. So we are aware that when we come together as a team, that is the only way we can move. That is the only way we can get people from all over the world, from all over the country to get to listen to us, to get to hear us and get to follow us, follow our ideas. Accountability, my team and I will be accountable for everything. We know that if we don't do the right thing that will hinder us from achieving our goal, we know that we will be accountable for that and we will find ways in which we can better ourselves. And in the process of bettering ourselves, we will also make changes that will help us achieve our mission and our visions. Our purpose is service to all. We are here to serve Kenyatta University and to make sure that they unleash the beast within themselves so that they can be whoever they want to be. They will be the leaders of tomorrow. They will go out there and talk and face these issues that are challenging the global. Our objectives is to critically discuss the global challenges and come up with recommendations on how the world can be a better place for everyone. We intend to achieve this through our social media handles, through Twitter, through Facebook. When we do this, we are able to talk to the world, to talk to our leaders and tell them, this is what is affecting us. Like during this time, this year, we have faced challenges like police brutality. We have also faced challenges like the Black Lives Matter movement. We have also faced very many global challenges. So as youths, we are coming together to talk about these things that are affecting our society. And we, at least through these social media handles, we can get to even interact with policymakers and give them recommendations on what we can do to make this world a better place for everyone. As I had earlier said, it is also to help unleash the beast within us. This we intend to achieve by constant practice that is through public speaking, through debates, through seminars and everything. We get to compete, we get to talk, we get to train. Like for next week, we are planning to get a trainer for our school who will come and teach us about public speaking and debates. And through practice, we can instill courage in all of us, and we can also be better. To build an all-round citizen, in our activities, we have also included music and dance and cultural events. This is because we are trying to not just be dull by speaking about global challenges. We're also trying to bring each other. We are from different cultures. We are from different continents. We are bringing each other together to get to learn each other, to see that this is how people live their lives out there. And then you get and understand why they do whatever they are doing. And we get to appreciate each other, and it brings out some oneness and solidarity and unity to all of us. And then we get to interact with youths globally to good relations. Like for example, this platform, we are people from very different places and we get to interact. And through that, again, we get to get solidarity and unity. And this can really go a long way in social cohesion, even in the whole world. So our activities include public speaking, debates, and music and cultural events, as I had stated earlier. And then my team members have already introduced themselves. And then our meeting platforms will be face-to-face, mostly in school. We are planning events where we will be competing with other schools, maybe from Kabarak, USIU, we will be meeting and competing and also getting trainers from these places, and also Google Meets, just for example, like this one here. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lucy. You have done an excellent presentation and you have done a very good team presentation, and I'm sure you have chosen the best team and they all will be together with you to make your dream come true. As you know that Global Uni Talks is for the students, by the students and of the students. So, you know, we are always there to support you from background, give you all kind of assistance you may need, and give you all kind of moral support, technical support in terms of you're doing some events like, you know, when you're making a university events where you need our help or whatever kind of assistance you may need. Global Uni Talks today is very famous in Kenya. I'm proud to say that. We became a brand in Kenya at the moment and East Africa. We have many talents whom we are able to outreach from top universities to even small towns and small villages where people are contacting us, trying to learn and participate. And that's what our mission and vision is, to give platform to the talent from wherever they are and from whatever background they come from. So you are going to do a very big help to make Global Uni Talks succeed in its mission, vision, and objectives, what we have. And there are some other universities like you who have their teams. We have 5 universities at the moment who are working with Global Uni Talks independent teams. And then we will have a kind of a monthly interaction once you have time after your busy schedule of your examination, etc. And as you know, Global Uni Talks debate competition is coming up on 27th of December. So that is the time where we will like to see some of the top debaters from your university are on our platform to compete globally with other university students across the world. I think this will be the first mission you have to do. And also in November 29th, we have a Speaker of the Month event where you could also launch these debaters or speaker to come up so that we could also meet them and guide them for the December event. And the topic for 29th of November is the power of love. So it is a very interesting topic. And I think it will be interesting to many students. So you have a right to choose after due diligence, understand the capability, capacity, and also the quality of the candidate and recommend us. Thank you so much for whatever you have done, and we wish you all the best of luck. Welcome to Global Family, Lucy and all your team. And we all give you a big applause. Everybody, please welcome the team on behalf of the Global Uni Talks family. Now I will pass on to the next part of our session today to Mr. Hilary. Are you here? He's from Uganda and he's responsible to set up a team in Uganda. And he has been involved in several universities, though he also faces a lot of challenges in terms of internet issues, in terms of many other kind of challenges, but he's trying to do his best, and I'm sure that he is going to bring a lot of initiative what he's doing in Uganda. I think he's coming here, or let me have a look. Okay, I think we lost him. In the meanwhile, anybody from Uganda, are you there? If you want, you can start introducing yourself by the time Hilary comes back. He just sent a message, his internet is missing. Yes. Anybody from Uganda? Your microphone is off, sir. Can you open your microphone? Nasari? Nasasira, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, you can go ahead now. I can hear you.
Yes, I'm Nasasira Aloysius from Uganda, and I studied from Islamic University in Uganda, and I pursue law. And that is all. And Harari is my friend. Yeah. Back to the hostel.
Yep. Nasasira, are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You can introduce yourself, where you come from, which university, and your background.
Yeah, I come from Konjiri, and that is Western Uganda, where President Museveni is born. And I pursue law from Islamic University in Uganda, and I'm in my first year.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sure, we can hear you.
Yes, that's all I can say about myself, I think. And
Okay.
I'm 24 years of age.
Okay. What drives you to be a part of Global UNI Talks? What makes you interested in Global UNI Talks from Uganda?
All right. I started debating when I was at Mengo Senior School, and I was in Senior 6. I joined the debate club, and I loved it. And my role model being Professor Patrick Lumumba, and he's a good debater. I tried to follow his videos, and I loved debating. Since then, I tried to train myself because I could not get money to go to lecturers to train me. I tried to improve my English, I tried to improve my speaking skills. And by now, I can try, but not the best.
Okay. Welcome to be a part of Global UNI Talks family. I'm grateful that you are here today. And I'm sure that in time to come, we are going to establish a very strong presence in Uganda. And Hilary, your friend who invited you, he's been very active. And I'm sure we can do a lot of things in your country.
And I'm very happy for that.
Great. Thank you so much.
I'm very happy. You're welcome.
Okay, now I see Mr. Paul Oyala. Are you there? Mr. Paul Oyala.
Yes, I'm here. Sorry about that glitch.
Okay. Will you like to speak, please?
I hope I can be heard.
We can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So my name is Paul Oyala. I'm from Uganda. I'm a student of accounting and finance from Chambogo University. So basically in Global UNI Talks, specifically Ugandan context, I'm more of like a coordinator, organizer, mobilizer, basically running the operations of Global UNI Talks within the confines of Uganda. Unfortunately, Hillary is having some form of technical glitch in terms of the networking, but I think that will get well later on. So just to tell you something small about what we are planning to do with Global UNI Talks, with the help of Global UNI Talks in Uganda, is that we think for the context of Uganda, we are largely a youth-dominated populace. The problem then is that within the confines of Uganda, many of the youths are partially literate, but some of them do not even know about their kind of rights that they have to actually have. So when we have this kind of negotiation with them and interaction with them, we can sensitize them more about what they need and what they actually ought to be doing in society. Me as an individual, I'm a debater, a professional debater, specifically British parliamentary, but I can also do Palpapa. I think for the purpose of Uganda, most of the youths are advocating for violence literally do not have anything to do. That literally shows that there is some form of necessity of nurturing of these youths from the grassroots. We think that if we can solve that, then we can provide them with a platform for easily having
Paul, we lost you. I think
access to interact or make it possible for them.
Paul, we cannot hear you very clearly. Can you hear us? Okay. Meanwhile, I think we lost Paul because of the internet issue. Hilary, you're back. Would you like to speak, please? Go ahead.
All right. Very good afternoon to all, wherever you are. Just want to find out from my audible enough. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but your internet is not so good. So you can continue, please. Yes.
All right. I'm really excited to be part of this great launch today as we launch Global UNITALKS Uganda, together with our dear friends with whom we are in the same region, that is the KENYATTA University. I'm really delighted, and it is a very, very wonderful opportunity to be part of this great initiative. Talking about Global UNITALKS Uganda, I was really inspired. We were really inspired by what Global UNITALKS Uganda.
Hilary, maybe you can close your camera and talk. Can you close your camera and talk? Maybe the internet will be better. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Is it now better?
I think it's better.
All right. We were inspired by what Global UNITALKS was actually bringing on board and the kind of engagements and initiatives that they had. The idea of giving youth and students in particular that space to be able to express themselves, speak out their ideas, is something that is very, very fundamental in the 21st century and as the world continues to advance. In whatever circumstance of life, many a times people have had different misconceptions, things like maybe those things, maybe speaking and arguing and trying to express your idea should be left to people like lawyers, to people like all those who have studied it maybe to a given extent. But then you realize that in whatever profession you are, in whatever space of life you are, you need that art of public expression. You may be having ideas, but if you do not know how to express your ideas fully, then you begin losing out that kind of space. So we were in love with this, and we said together, and we said, why can't we have the same Global UNITALKS coming to Uganda so that we can also have a share of this great initiative? And this is what basically laid the foundation of Global UNITALKS Uganda. It is at this moment that I got in touch with Professor Wallace and Professor Diana, and I was like, why can't we start it in Uganda? Because Uganda is a center. Therefore, this clearly means that it engrosses a wider part or a wider portion of the country's population. And we have had some organizations that are actually doing this, but however, they haven't gone to that extent that we actually need. And you realize that even at times that they may not have those so much experienced adjudicators, just as Global UNITALKS provides. They might have all of that would have been instrumental in shaping these youngsters. If Global UNITALKS is able to provide this kind of facilitations, this kind of added advantage, then why not have Global UNITALKS in Uganda? Why not embrace it wholly? This was the foundation of all this. So as I've already told you that Uganda has so many universities, there are about 51 universities in Uganda, and so many high schools and primary and so on. But look at high schools and universities, realize that it accounts to about 10 million students. And if you have 10 million students, and if you're able to propagate this idea amongst all those 10 million, in whatever space of life it will be, in whatever time, may not be now, tomorrow, but in the future, one day,
I'm sure all these 10 million will be part of this. This is our dream, and I'm sure we can achieve it if teamwork is at our forefront, and if we are willing to work and if we are passionate about it. From Team Uganda, I was able to get some members who are able to form this team that's going to be able to work hand in hand to propagate this idea. And these members are from various universities that are spread throughout the country, from at least in every region of this country. Because at least I have those from the northern region, I have those from the western region, I have those from the eastern region, and those in the central. So literally, I'm trying to cover the entire geographical area. Entire geographical area of Uganda. So these have formed part of my team, and each of them is willing and is ready, and each of them is willing and ready to initiate global UNITAKS in their respective universities. So it goes beyond the entire country, and then now goes on to narrow to a particular and individual university. So this is how global UNITAKS will be operating. And all these in different universities will always have a link. They'll have a link where all of them can meet and always share ideas. And they'll have a central committee, or that team that is part of the wider global UNITAKS Uganda. And from that wider global UNITAKS Uganda, they'll working together with the founder, Professor Wallace, Professor Diane, and the entire global UNITAKS, they'll be laying activities and getting strategies. And then at the end of the day, it is these people that are part of the wider global UNITAKS Uganda that will be propagating and spreading these ideas back into their individual universities. And this is how global UNITAKS will operate. So you realize that by working using that framework, then it is easier for these operations to continue throughout the whole country. Because once this university is part of it, then other universities will also develop their idea. Other universities, in a few years to come, then we should have global UNITAKS in at least 75% of the universities that we have in Uganda. And I'm sure we shall achieve this dream. I would like to introduce those members that I'll actually be working with, although some have actually not been able to make it, I don't know, because of some technical issues and so on. But those few that are here, I'm proud to introduce them, the ones I'll be working with. First is Paul Oyala. I guess he had already mentioned something with you and shared some bit insights and some of the plans that we have as Global UNITAKS Uganda. And another is Kalanzi Shamila. She's from Makerere University. Shamila, you may say hi to the team. Shamila, say hi. Shamila, unmute you and say hi.
Yeah, hello everyone. Hello.
All right. Paul, you may please say hi to these people.
Yes, Paul was talking in between. The internet issue was there. Paul, can you continue your talking, please, where we lost you? Yeah, you can unmute yourself, Paul. Yeah, Paul, go ahead, please.
Paul, go ahead.
Yeah, Paul, can you go ahead, please? I think we lost Paul. Meanwhile, I'll request Ms. Kalanzi, if you can go ahead and introduce yourself, and please tell us which way you're looking, Uganda, bring UNITALKS all around.
Hello everyone.
Yes, go
Hello.
ahead, please. Yes, we can hear you.
My name is Kalanzi Shamira from Uganda, Makerere University, studying journalism and communication. And it's a pleasure to be able to join Global UNITALKS and to be able to take part in public speaking. So how I would like to help to spread Global UNITALKS in Uganda, would like to spread the idea to different universities, even the science universities, where people, to take away the mentality that only people doing the arts can do public speaking. Also, would like to take away the feeling of being shy and nervous within people, because it's just a feeling. So if people take away this feeling, they can be able to stand up and take part in Global UNITALKS to spread it around, because they have gained their confidence in themselves. Also, would like to encourage public speaking and debate from the lowest classes, from primary school, we go on to high school, to university, so that when people are reaching the level of university, they can be able to speak much better. Would like to encourage the younger people so that they come up and rise up, so that we have better skills, better public speaking by the time they are completing their studies. Also, would like to create so many different platforms where we can listen to different speakers, because currently public speaking has not been doing so great in certain places, because people do not have platforms where to do this. Would like to create so many competitions so that people come up and take part in debate, public speaking, everything connected to Global UNITALKS. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kalanzi. Thank you so much. I'm very happy actually listening to the dream vision of Hilary from Uganda and the way he's trying to bring forward Global UNITALKS in the country is very inspiring and very encouraging. I'm very glad. It's his fantastic plan. He's full of energy. He has a lot of passion on public speaking. He wants to do something for the country and to the youth of the country and trying to engage them. And people like you who are here is just because of his initiative and his vision. I'm very happy what I'm seeing today and whatever he's doing. Though we have several challenges to reach out due to internet issues and many kind of technical things which we are facing, but I'm sure that we are going to overcome this in step by step in time to come. Thank you so much. Hilary, are you here, please?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
I was still trying to tell you about how we are able to propagate this into the different universities, which will be like branches from the wider Global UNITALKS Uganda. And I was telling you that already we have been having the small online engagements during this time of the lockdown. At least with the small efforts we have had, we are able at least to initiate and be able to develop debate and public speaking at that small level, at that extent. And as Global UNITALKS comes in play, as Global UNITALKS is being inculcated into these people, then it's like trying to add cement to the bricks that were already there. And we are very, very delighted with this. Because we do appreciate what speaking and expressing your voice and ideas is very, very important in every aspect of life. And at least that misconception of trying to attribute this kind of speaking, this kind of expression to only those that are maybe doing law and what is slowly fading. And this is a good impression, because literally you find that we have students that are doing medicine, we have students that are offering science, but they are also wholly embraced this debate and public speech. And this is a very, very good sign to us. As Global UNITALKS Uganda, we have a motto. It's slogan that says that it starts with me. It starts with me. So whatever goal, whatever objective that we need to achieve, we realize that it starts with us as individuals. It calls a change of attitude in whatever attitude from a perspective that may not be truly light, to a perspective that we need to embrace and a perspective that is in line with the virtues that we need to uphold in whatever stance of life. So our slogan is "It starts with me," and our motto, we are also in line with Global UNITAKS motto of spread ideas, speak ideas, and follow ideas. For the start, the number of universities, I already told you that they are in the different regions of the country. That is in northern Uganda, where we have Gulu University and Lira University. Those are the two universities in northern Uganda. Then in eastern Uganda, there is Soroti University. In central Uganda, there is Chambogo University, there is Makerere University, there is Kampala International University, there is Bustema University, there is Cavendish University, there is Bustema University, there is Kampala University, which is different from Kampala International University. And then in Western Uganda, we have Bishop Stuart University, we have Kabale University, we have Mbara University of Science and Technology. So these are the universities where we have at least more than 5 students that have ready and are willing to be part of Global UNITAKS, and they're able to initiate this Global UNITAKS in their respective universities. However, for now that in Uganda, schools are still under lockdown in that they haven't reopened schools, so they are unable to do it physically in their universities. But however, when school returns, this will be the foundation and the initiators of Global UNITAKS in their respective universities. But meanwhile, we cannot wait for the lockdown to be suspended or what. So what we are doing, we are having online engagements. We are working with all these members. We are working with these team leaders. We have a WhatsApp group which has been the first social media platform we have had. So we discuss and we try to inculcate them more and more and more into the art of debate and public speaking. So we are hopeful that as soon as university starts, this will be the new idea. So we shall call it a post-lockdown idea. I think it works best for us in that way, post-lockdown idea. And to begin those different universities. And slowly by slowly, we shall be working towards our dream of 70 to 80% in a few years to come. Or maybe before I proceed, anybody with a question to me or anything of that sort? Any question for me?
Professor, please open your microphone.
Yeah, sorry. Paul, are you there? Paul.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, please. You were interrupted due to internet.
Oh, certainly. So as I was basically telling you, we have a lot of things on board in terms of engagement. We want to bring universities on board. We want to bring schools. So I think the problem that is existing currently, the problem we are having currently, someone is asking a question.
Yes, please.
Okay.
You can go ahead.
Okay. So as I was telling you, even with the vast universities and schools we are having within the country, still those individuals come out of the university or even out of school when they are half-baked. They do not have any public speaking skills. They do not have any ideas about how they could have survived on the outside world. We think that with Global UNITALK, we can easily equip these individuals in terms of easier public speaking, because it plays for much betterment when someone is going for an interview. We think even with the university level, much as university is supposed to provide for some form of redress for the students, it still does not provide that redress. That's why you find that in the universities within the confines of Uganda, the debate clubs that exist within those universities, even within the schools, the debate clubs do not even have even just 5% of the population in the school or in the university. So that shows you that there is some need of work to sensitize people on the relevancy of engagement, specifically discourse engagement. So we think we can do that in terms of bringing more people on board. Some schools have some problems, or they do not have people outside. that can talk to the people or talk to the administrators of that school. We think we easily get that access when we use Global UNITALKS, because then the schools know what the students are going to do and why it's relevant to them. We think we will tell the teachers that it is very necessary in the 21st century to equip people with speaking skills, because the world is progressive. So it plays much more better for the progressivity of the people. The second thing I want to tell you is that we are also planning to put into play a youth parliamentary session, which is literally for only university students and school-going students between the age of consent, someone who is not above 30 years of age. Usually, because those people are the highest number in Uganda, they are left out of the system because the government and the policymakers think that these persons do not have the capacity to speak for the nation. So when we have a youth parliamentary session that we are still alliancing with Debate Society Uganda to put into play, so that we have easy access, and also the National Youth Chairperson, so that we have easy access for the youth to easily get access to the Speaker of Parliament, so that they put their issues on board and they be listened to. We think that will be much more better for those individuals. Something else is that the debates will not be on an annual basis, but rather on a seasonal basis. The Ugandan educational system, specifically for secondary schools and high schools, works with 3 academic terms. That's to say, you have a first term, you have a second term, and a third term. Those seasonal terms are the ones we will be using for engagement with the students. That's to say, we will be having a first term debate, a second term debate, and a third term debate. That will be in regional wise, but also we'll also have a national championship that will be happening annually. That's every year. So we think when we have that, it plays much more better for engagement and productive discourse with the individuals, specifically the youths, and bringing them on board, so that we sensitize them much more, and so that they are nurtured at the grassroots level. I think that is what we will do, and it plays for their betterment, because we will be putting into them that it always starts with you, and it is very crucial for it to start with you. Why do we say that discourse is the best thing, and why do we think that Global UNITALKS plays much more better for that? Because discourse is the one that drives a nation forward, because policymakers use discourse for making any policy. At a point where a citizen, specifically youth or a student, cannot critique or cannot emphasize things that are relevant for that country, we think that's problematic. We think we better that situation when we bring those individuals and nurture them from a grassroots level, so that they easily know that they need to move their countries forward and do not be curtailed, or their freedom be curtailed by the existence of leaders who are in one or another curtailing their capacity to be free. The second thing is that it makes people open-minded. That's to say, you learn to accommodate another's discourse. You do not just put them away. The problem is that many people currently, because of lack of engagement, they do not see the relevancy. I think it is better when you bring those people on board, so that they become more open-minded and it helps them. So basically, that's what we are going to do from our Global UNITALKS Uganda, and we think it will play much more better for the inclusivity of all persons in society.
Thank you so much. It's very encouraging. After listening, Hilary, after listening to all of your team, which is coming from different universities with different backgrounds, with so many good ideas and so much of passion, I'm really happy, and I can see that Uganda in time to come will be a very strong Global UNITALKS base. Thank you so much, Mr. Paul. And now I will request Hilary, are you there still? Who's the next one from Uganda would like to speak, please? Mr. Lusabet? Yeah. Yes, please go.
Are you here?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Kakane Stuart, are you ready to speak? I don't know, can you hear me, Stuart?
I think, yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
All right.
Mr.
Yeah,
can I
go ahead.
make a comment?
Yeah, all right.
All right. All right. Thank you.
I may say I'm very happy to be a part of this. This is actually, this is one of those meetings that I've had. I've not been so active in global talks, and this is an opportunity for me, and it is an opportunity for the people that I represent from my university. I may say that it is, I welcome this idea, and I'll be part of this organization. The other thing is it has united us as students from Uganda, because we did not have a platform to unite students from Makerere, from Uganda Pentecostal University, from UCU, but here is an opportunity for us to unite. We also have region-wise, where we have people from Kenya, people from Rwanda. All those people are coming on board to come and join this cause. So this is an opportunity for all of us, and I do urge members here to embrace it and take it as serious, and look for ways of learning from this experience. Personally, I've not had an opportunity to Hong Kong, but this is one opportunity that I've had. Then I expect a lot. I expect to learn, given that I'm a novice. I'm a novice speaker. So I believe that with this experience, I'll grow as a debater. I'll learn and I'll improve myself. Thank you.
Welcome to UNITALKS family. I'm very happy to see you here and hear your ideas and views. You're welcome again. Let me ask Hilary, who's the next one in your team would like to speak?
Or Nasasra, is this Christine Nasasra the one I'm seeing here? I'm not sure because the name used. Is this Christine Nasasra from Uganda or a different one? Just to be sure. Nasasra?
Wait a moment. Yeah, he's here. I think he already spoke. There's one person joining in. Terian, you know Mr. Terian? Tezi Terian?
Mr.
Tezi Terian.
I don't know, maybe I should, maybe they should unmute, maybe I see them properly. See, sometimes people use different names to join in and it really becomes a little confusing.
Yeah, okay. I think I would request to open the camera, then maybe we can see. Tezi Terian. Okay. Thank you so much, Hilary. I'm also having here some other guests. Here we have Anjali. She's one of our speakers in our last event, and she's also a part of Global Uni Talks. Anjali, are you there?
Greetings, everyone. I'm here, sir.
Yeah, you like to say something? You want to share some of your views, ideas, or something you want to say? Introduce yourself and speak, please.
Thank you, sir. I'm Angele Amoche from Kabrak University, a public speaker from Kabrak University. I'm pursuing law, second year. I'm a member of Global UNITALKS family. I'd like to tell you all that you are in the best place. Actually, when I joined at first, I was so nervous, but then through the help of Professor Wallace and Professor Diana, they helped me through. They helped to build my courage. And I'd like to tell you that from this platform, you'll be able to learn how to air out your views, how to be courageous. It also helps to build your confidence when you speak in front of people. And also it helps to improve on our languages. I'd like to thank those who came out with the idea to bring out Global UNITALKS, because from this you are able to unite people from various countries, various universities, from all over the place. Because I remember last month, we were people from 10 countries, from Kenya, from Tanzania. I remember there are those from, we were from all over the world. We were speaking about let the world hear our voices. And I believe that from this platform, we'll be able to let people hear us. I know that most of us have things to say, we have ideas to share, but then we always lack the places to air out our views to the others. But I thank God and I thank those who came up with this platform, because we are able to show the world what is in what we really want to tell them, what we have in our hearts. Like we are going to participate in on tonight. It's about the power of love. You know, from here we'll be able to tell people what is love, why is love, and what power it has. So I know that from this platform, we can be able to
Anjali, your microphone is a little loose. Can you fix your microphone, please? Thank you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, perfect. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. So I was saying that this platform has helped to unite people from all over the world, from all over the countries, and it has also helped to build us students, both academically. It has also helped us to be creative, you know. You're given a topic and you're not told what to do, what to write. So you have to go out there and look for what you're going to say to the people. You also have to check on the kind of people you're going to talk to. So, you know, from here, you're able to come up with something creative, and you're also able to educate others, both from your countries and from other countries. And I think this is the best place for us to be. I'd like to wish you all the best. Global UNITALKS is the best family to be in. And I assure you that you'll get the best teachings from Professor Wallace and Professor Diana. They're the best people to be with, because they're just the best, you know. I just don't know how to say it. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Welcome to Global UNITALKS. From Kabarak University, we welcome you. We are also here to share, to interact with you so that you can be able to learn more. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Anjali. I've been seeing you developing very good. I'm sure in future you'll be a great public speaker. I see you growing from the first time I heard you, and today I'm very happy. And I'm sure that you will continue to improve not only your academics, but also your public speaking skills. And you'll be able to express your ideas and your thinking and bring forward yourself in life. We also hear, thank you, welcome so much, Anjali, and so nice to hear your encouraging word, what you have done and the words you said. Rebecca, are you here? I have also here Rebecca. She's also one of the a very important member from the Kabarak University as a head of social media and technical, and also a speaker. Rebecca, how are you?
Hello, how are you, Dr. Alice?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Okay, my name is Rebecca Andesto. I'm the head social media, Kabarak University and East Africa. I welcome Global UNITALKS Uganda to this family, and I wish you all the best as you join us in this journey, the Global UNITALKS family. You'll have a wonderful moment together with Dr. Wallace and Professor Diana in your journey through public speaking and all these other things you want to join. On 27th December, equally have a debate with other countries. I welcome you all to participate in the debate so that you can learn different things from different people. Yes, that's all.
Wonderful, Rebecca. You have been doing great. Thank you for being here. Now I will invite Mr. Luswethi from the USIUA, United States International University. He is one of the very good friend of ours, and he has been a very great help. Will you like to share something with us, please? Go ahead.
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. It's actually afternoon in my country. My name is Dennis Luswethi. I represent the USIU Global UNITALKS as a social media manager. I handle the social media accounts, and I'm really excited to be here. Actually, this is the first time I'm getting to meet the Global UNITALKS family outside the USIU community I'm used to. And it's actually a pleasure meeting all of you. So moving forward, I hope we can get to interact, share, and spread ideas as the UNITALKS, as a UNITALKS family. Thank you.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you for being with us. And we are very happy that your university and your team are doing a great job. And one of your team, the vice president of USIUA, is one of the top winner and top 3 global speaker winner in One Belt, One Road English speaking contest, which just concluded last month. So I'm very happy that you are here and you're doing a great job. Your university is also doing a great job. Now I can invite another 2 persons who are here. Chondi Bosco, are you there? Chondi Bosco.
Yes.
Yes. Will you like to say something, please? Go ahead.
Yes, I'm on.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes, thank you, everybody. My name is called Chondi Bosco. Yes, I am a student, a member of the UNITALKS family. I study from university in Uganda, and I'm very
I think we have a
yes.
Yeah, go ahead. I think he has a technical issue. Well, meanwhile, I'll invite Vincent. Are you here, Vincent? Vincent, are you here? Vincent Dimba.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, please. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Wallace. Now, I think this is my second time participating in Global UNITALKS. Actually, I had begun. I was referred to by a good friend of mine, Matthew, from a Royal Mentorship Program, and I found it. I was very much thrilled because for the referral. Actually, Matthew is a good friend of mine. I'm called Vincent Dimba. I'm alumni of KCA University, and I think I'm so much delighted to be forming part of this team, this family, and I have begun also to mobilize some of my friends back in school, and also some of my friends whom I also graduated with at KCA University, and soon and very soon I will be inviting some of them to be forming part of this platform, or rather this family, and I hope, and it's my prayer, that going forward we shall be having a good a good journey in regards to the global at large, and also the society at large, to hear and also to acknowledge the presence of our presence as youth, and also as the current generation, so that we may be recognized. Our voices can be recognized, and also our presence can be felt. I normally refer to Robin Sharma's book. There is this book that he wrote, that who will cry when you die. So I can refer you to that book. You go and read that book. It's a good book. It will also nourish you to understand your presence in the society. Thank you so much, Madam Diana, Professor Diana, and also Professor Wallace for this opportunity that you have given unto us as the young generation of today. Thank you so much and be blessed.
Thank you, Vincent. Thank you for your good words. We are very happy to have you in our family, and the Royal Mentorship Program. Mr. Matthew is all our good friend as well, and also we have a same vision, mission, and objective what he has. So that's why we work together in Kenya and East Africa. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of our family. Now I will request Professor Diana to say the vote of thanks before we close our event for today. But I see here suddenly Professor Wade Chonji Bosco. Are you okay now to speak? Chonji Bosco, are you there? Chonji Bosco, can you hear me? Yeah, okay, go ahead. Yeah, maybe you can close your camera so that your voice will be clear. You have an internet issue.
Yes.
Yeah, please.
I am a public speaker from Gulu University. Yeah.
I think we cannot hear you, Tundi. Can you close your camera and talk, please?
Hello.
Okay, please try to speak. Yeah, please try to speak again. Well, I think there is some technical issue with the internet. I think we got, okay. Ms. Buri, are you here? Ms. Sheikh, would like to speak? I think we can see you here well.
Hi.
Hi, go ahead, please. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Michelle Bwari from KENYATTA University School of Law campus. My post is the social media. And even as lawyers, we need to improve our skills when it comes to public speaking. And yeah, it's going to sharpen our skills even when we go into litigation. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you. You have a big job to do because social media is the most important part of the global UNITALKS. Because we being an online platform, the only way to reach people, not only in your country, around the world, is through social media. So how strong you are in social media, how successful you will be to implement, to bring global UNITALKS to not only to students, but also to the East Africa and Kenya. So you have a big responsibility, Ms. Chi, and you have to do a good work to make this happen. I'm sure that Lucy has chosen you after very careful consideration, and you'll be supporting her vision, dream, and you'll be one of the very important member. Isn't it, Lucy? Okay, so I think that some people are here. They're sending me a message. They have an internet issue. Hillary, are you here? Hillary, are you here? Well, we know that in East Africa, we have these challenges on internet currently. And I'm sure that in time to come, we will solve it, but it doesn't mean that we will not be able to meet our vision and plan what we want to do. So please, at times when you have internet issues, don't get nervous. And we always are here to give you opportunity again. So with this, I will request Professor Dana to give a vote of thanks before we close the event for today. Thank you, Professor Dana.
Thank you, Professor Wallace. Good afternoon, everyone, and greetings. Am I audible?
Yes, go ahead, Professor.
Thank you very much, Lucy and Hillary, for your presentation, your clear vision, and looking your agenda and the way you have planned. I welcome all of you to the journey of UNITALKS family. This is just the beginning, and we are so happy and delighted to have you all into our UNITALKS family. This is what we are looking on as a global UNITALKS with a global journey, global citizen. We want to see your mind, your views from global point of view. Thank you, Anjali, for your words. And I have seen your progress the day when I saw you. I can see all the students who have been becoming a part of UNITALKS family, the way they have changed themselves, not only with their academic, but with their personality, their thinking, and the way they present themselves. So the whole audience, worldwide audience, and the juries could be impressed with them. I have seen also Hillary mentioning the universities from Uganda, the eastern, the northern, and the central part. So we are so happy that UNITALKS can make everyone united and give a platform to come together. All the students from the different universities, not only from one country, but the different countries worldwide. I wish you all the best and thank you very much. Back to you, Professor Wallace.
Thank you so much, Professor, for your words to the students. Professor Dana has been always there to help you, guide you during the journey when you join as a speaker and, you know, when you prepare your script or your videos and so on, then Professor Dana helps you and other professors who are working together with Professor Dana screen it. International juries get involved with their comments, and that's how the Global UNITALKS every event goes on. As you know, Global UNITALKS have 12 events in a year, out of which 3 are the global competition, international English speaking contest, which we do generally in August, which we ended already in October. We have coming up event for this year, debate competition, global international debate competition, 27th of December this year. And then we have every month, the speaker of the month. And we have different topics every month, and the speakers from different countries come to speak. But we don't speak political things. We don't speak religion matters, controversial matters. This is highly academic platform. So all the students who speak, they generally have to prepare academic-based discussions, academic-based talking, and avoid all political, religious, or any kind of controversial topics. We want you to be groomed for the future as a public speaker, a good leader, and also successful in your career. So not only the certification and trophy you get after participation on this platform, but also you get recommendation letters from the professors and us. You can also put yourself in your resume when you're part of this family, and we give you certificate to be a part, you know, when you're part of the Global UNITALKS family. You can show if you are a vice president or a head of social media, you are doing a kind of internship. You are learning. For example, the vice president, Lucy, what she's doing, she's organizing a team, she's creating a kind of communications between the team members, managing, you know, she's learning a lot of skills during the whole process, whatever she's doing, including event management. She's developing communication skills, interpersonal skills, and many other associated soft skills. So obviously when she goes for a further education for master program or go for a job in future, we certify her and give her a certificate for what she has done. I'm very happy to inform you that last month, few of our team members who were holding positions in different countries, they got a job And they called me and said, Professor, thank you for being a part of Global UniTalks family. We'll be able to fetch a good job. I said, how come? They say that some of the online jobs they were doing for recruitment or whatever for US companies or some other kind of work which international relationships are involved. When I told them about what work I'm doing, they start to believe that I have that capability in terms of reaching out online and can conduct some things which the job needs. And that's why they've chosen us, because we already have a background and experience. So it was very encouraging. And that's why I'm trying to mention to you here that there are multiple benefits to be a part of Global UniTalks. It's a free platform. You have opportunity to learn, you have opportunity to share, and you can go forward. You can train the students within your campus. It's also give you a fame. It's also give you a social status. You also feel proud. What are you doing for the society, for your country, for your university? Sometimes people get few likes. They feel happy. It's much beyond the likes on the Facebook. It's something you are doing for your country, for your university, for your student fraternity, your friends, and trying to help them to come on a global platform, training them, educating them, and continue yourself. You're proud in your family, your friends, your neighbors, your society. You are now live on YouTube. This link, you can share what you are doing. I think this will be something which will be memory for you forever. So to finish this event, I will like to mention that you are the best. That's why you are here. We are very happy to have you here. Welcome to the Global UniTalks family for a long-term sustainable growth and going forward. Thank you once again, and keep in touch. And thank you for joining us today, being the Sunday. Have a good evening and good night wherever you are, and see you soon. Bye-bye. Thank you, Professor Diana. Thank you, Anjali. Thank you, Lucy, Paul.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Have a good
Don't
evening.
forget, we have a speaker of the month, and also we have a debate upcoming. So just get excited and come on, get started moving and joining us for the speaker of the month and debate, which is to come up in December.
Thank you, Professor. And also, I've on the chat, I've given you a link of the today's meeting YouTube live. I'm sure the friends who couldn't attend because of the internet issue, they could see that on the YouTube. They can just go and type Global UniTalks and they can see today's meeting is already live there, so that they can also share whatever we are talking here today. Thank you, Lucy, once again. Hilary, are you there? Hilary, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, good job. I'm very happy and wish you all the best.
All right, thank you. I'm also delighted to be part and having initiated this Global UniTalks in my part of the country. I'm so humbled.
Thank you, Larry. Lucy, if you have to say something before we close for today.
I have nothing to say, just thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, Lucy. Wish you all the best. We are behind you. Okay, good luck. Bye-bye, good night. Thank you. Thank you, Professor Dana. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you.